Netflix is shaking up Hollywood and Wall Street. Its video streaming and original shows are changing the way TV is watched and created. The company's stock has quadrupled since August. Chief Content Officer Ted Sarandos is one of the architects of Netflix turnaround. Time magazine just named him to its list of the 100 most influential people in the world. Good morning to you, Ted. The big dinner was last night.
Good morning. Yes, you got to wake up early after such a night.
Yes, I'll bet you have a new appreciation for the job we do, Mr. Sarandos.
I
It's good to get up and join us. But here you are on the list with the Pope, Jay-Z, Marissa Mayer, and Ted Sarandos, who in the introduction to you, Jeffrey Tambor, wrote this. Ted is helping create the future of entertainment. I don't know what it will look like, but I know it's going to be huge. First, let's talk about the dinner last night and what it means to you being on the list and what he's saying about you. It's going to be huge.
Well, it was an incredibly humbling experience, to be in that room and to be on that. That's the only list that I'm on with the Pope. So, but it was great.
What do you think it is? Why has Netflix been able to add 3 million customers in a year? I mean, that's a rapid growth.
I think it's the quality of the content, and that's right.
I do say so myself.
And the value proposition. I think when people increase every day, the television viewers becoming more and more on-demand centric, and Netflix is a pure on-demand product. So it's what you want when you want, on any device you want, and at your own pace.
But a few months ago, you told GQ the goal is to become HBO faster than HBO can become us. So what does that mean?
So my thinking is that over time, what we're doing won't seem so novel. That most networks and cable channels will have an on-demand component that becomes more and more meaningful, and that the lines will start to blur between catch-up TV and live TV, and that the more that becomes the case, the more we have to be ahead of that curve. So when HBO becomes a much more on-demand product than it is today, we'll be more heads-up competitors.
That's what interests me is where is this whole world going to, and who will be the players?
It's really yet remains to be seen how it all emerges. I think the beauty of the internet is you get to really specialize. So for us, we really specialize in filmed entertainment. So we don't do anything live. We don't do American Idols. We don't do The Voice. We don't do the Super Bowl. And it really enables us to focus on long shelf life, serialized content that's really difficult to do on live television. So maybe one of the emerging competitors is someone who mostly competes in the live space on the internet.
There's an interesting thing happened in the marketplace not long ago when Reed announced that you were changing your price structure, and the stock died.
Big time.
What did that teach you?
I think if you look back on it, so you never really know when the right moment is to do something, even if you're sure it's the right thing. And for us, we were pretty sure it was the right thing. Meaning stop investing streaming resources in the DVD business.
Right.
So and maybe what it is you have to take big, meaningful changes slow. And everything we've done, we've attacked fast. So we really didn't have it in our DNA to take that slow.
But to follow up on Charlie's question, when that happened, Ted, though, because that was a huge story, where the people were upset, they were angry, did you guys go in a room and say, what the heck have we done, and how do we need to turn this around?
The big one is that we want to really stay focused on the member all the time. We always want to stay focused on our subscribers. It's a real customer-first environment. So we want to sit back and look at it and say, wow, our customers who love us and love this service didn't appear to love you as much anymore. And is it possible that you could have done this in a way that would have been,
Ted, that sounds really good. And you know what I mean? Because it was such a huge, what many people thought were a mistake.
Yeah.
Were you worried about the company?
The most fundamental change that happened really in that, it was the stock price.
Yes.
The subscriber base wasn't that deeply touched by it. And we have, as a company, we've come a long way. So, I joined the company right after the kind of internet bubble had burst, and we had gone from nothing to something, back to nothing, back to something a few times.
Yeah.
So we've been down there before, and it's really maybe that's what makes these moments seem so great.
Well, I started watching House of Cards because Charlie came in and was raving about it, and I was fascinated. I got Netflix because of it, actually. I'm fascinated that you can put it on and you can sit and watch one thing all day long if you want. Really, because he came and raving about it, House of Cards. Bottom line is it's good